Final cube.
The final cube down.
Ba-da-doo-doo. So we're going into the final cube here. This is the fifth and last of the cubes of the night. We've had some really good, we've had some really fun and interesting ones, and I'm hoping that we get to cap it. And even if we get crushed,
It was still a good run.
it'll be sweet. So the final cube for hello everybody again. Mike's with me still. He's been with me all night. It looks like there are. Oh, I'm in the wrong queue. Hell yeah. Let's start off by going in the wrong queue.
What were you playing?
That was new player points queue. You can't go into that one. So.
Let's just play. Alright, so I want this to be our colorless deck.
I don't think we can pull that off.
23 colorless cards.
I mean, if we had that many colorless cards in the cube, our deck would be pretty damn amazing, you know?
Right. Also, then you can just play 5-color land, and they won't know what the hell's going on.
Amazing.
Alright. So I think this is the first one that the number of cards in each color has been the closest.
Yeah, +1 on each.
Yeah.
So, okay. In white, we have aggressive creatures, Gather the Townsfolk, aggressive creatures, and some good top end. Baneslayer, Gideon, Yosei.
I like it.
Gnome, I'll show off Tackle Make It later, maybe. We'll see. Not now. That's not happening. So, Snapcaster, Phantasmal Image, Factor Fiction, Sower, Dig Through Time, Stroke. Blue's got decent power.
Blue is pretty solid. So far, blue and white are solid, and I see a detention sphere over there.
Yeah, alright. Inquisition. Okay. Reanimate. Alright. Confirm.
Jeez.
Pack Rat.
Back rat.
Some dumb vampire. Okay.
Interloper.
A kill spell for a planeswalker. Alright.
Which is actually fairly important.
An actual kill spell. Alright.
Alright.
Hippie. Underworld Connections. The Arena. And then some top end. In red, some 1-drops, Seal of Fire, some other like Incinerate, Rabblemaster, Beetleback Chief.
There's a decent amount of goblins in here.
Banefire and Bonfire.
Bane Bond.
And then the final color, Arbor Elf, Elves, so 3 Elves, Sylvan Library, Kodama's Reach.
You know what Kodama's Reach always reminds me of? You remember the hand things in Ocarina of Time in the Forest Dungeon?
Yeah, those are definitely the hands that show up to like, put you back at the beginning.
Yeah.
So.
Except this hand puts you further ahead.
Mm-hmm. Search for Tomorrow, Oran Viper, Pelucranos, Vengevine, Thragtusk, and the Baloths. So
every color is like super solid. We have like one of each.
Sphere, Aristocrat, Troll, Xenagos, Boros Charm, Lion. Take a look at this.
Oh my god!
It actually goes below the cut. Batterskull.
Also Batterskull.
Okay.
Throw that in.
So I think the fixing is something we need to discuss. You know, that's... Let's talk about lands, everybody. So we have 22 cards there, and almost all of them are lands. So let's start doing Badlands. This is going to be a bit difficult to sort, but we'll do it. Tech Edge is not a duel, so we'll put it down here. Yavimaya Coast.
When Tech Edge just isn't good enough.
Well, it's not a duel. I'm sorting. So,
right.
Volcanic Island. We need to make things slightly smaller so I can fit more of them. Temple of Silence. Temple of Plenty. Temple of Mystery. Temple of Enlightenment, which is also a new color combination. Temple of Deceit, which is the final of them, so I need to make things even smaller. Temple of Abandon, Glacial Fortress, Mana Confluence, and the Volcanic Island is its own pile here. So, I can play literally anything.
Just play whatever you want, and then we'll throw the lands in.
Okay, here's the first question I'm looking at. Is there a good 4-color combination of lands that gets me the best setup?
Um, blue, white, green, red.
Honestly, maybe I just go 5-color and say screw it. I only
You know what?
have.
This is the final one. We've won the rest. We gotta go for the greed.
I guess let's take a look. We have let's see in our colors. So basically, let's know now that we can play anything we want.
Yeah, let's just put in the 23 best cards and see where we're at.
So let's take a look at what we can actually do. We have bonfire.
If we are playing 5-color though, like stuff like Angel of Serenity and Future Sight are probably just out.
Yeah, Maloku. Um, I'm willing to try Baneslayer.
I am too. A lot of our fixing had white in it.
I'm looking for the single cost cards right now that are the ones that are the best.
Probably Phantasmal Image.
Yeah, Phantasmal Image. Rabblemaster, Incinerate.
Probably don't need Banefire if we already have Bonfire.
I think green can be a bit more of the. I think we can play one or the other.
Yeah, we don't need both.
So honestly, it might be non-white.
Non-white?
Yeah, like just not playing white.
Okay.
Like, what does that look like? Sylvan Library, Elves of Deep Shadow. I'm not playing Arbor Elf unless I've got that many actual forests.
I see 1, 2.
Actually, white's got a decent chunk of the fixing.
Yeah, that's what I was saying before, so that's why I was kind of wanted white in there.
Well,
Also, yeah, Detention Sphere is a really good card.
yeah. We have so many green-white duels.
So we could make green-white like our main colors and then be splashing the rest of it.
Okay. Yeah, because black kind of only has a couple cards I'm incredibly interested in. So, like, if we have white be a bit more of a main color, we could play that. We could play Gideon, Journey to Nowhere, Condemn.
Yeah.
And like Yosei or Angel or Wrath.
I respect the first sweeper in Magic.
That's fair.
That's also like very sideboardable.
All right. Looking at other colors, what other colors do we actually want to go into? Like blue could give us some pretty good power with this, and we could be like Bant splashing for a couple cards, like Bonfire or
Yeah.
Bone Shredder or Pack Rat, perhaps.
I suppose if we're that light on red, we probably. I mean, Rabblemaster is a really good card.
Right. But is it a necessary card? Do we have other cards that do similar things to it? I'm going to go ahead and put in Sower of Temptation, Man of War, and Dig Through Time instead of Stroke of Genius.
Okay.
We also get to play D-Sphere and Fleecemane Lion. I don't think any of these are... Xenagos actually might be. That's free too.
Some Xenagos. Yeah, that's free 2/2s.
Okay, again, we're just putting cards in here as they need to be. We already have these in here, and neither of those are cards we want. So,
okay, I think this is our pool, and we just cut from here.
Do I want the black at all?
We don't have a ton of black fixing.
We actually don't. It's actually 4 of our lands are black. That's actually the worst color on the fixing.
So we could just cut black out.
Okay. Let's say that. So these, this, are any of the evil black lands fetches? No, they are not. This. lands. All right, we're at that's 10 lands. So we need to make.
There's a Graceful Fortress over on the side there.
Oh, there's more lands. Sweet. Good. Sort by color. Alright.
So 12 of our lands are fixing.
That's good. So we need to cut... we have 12 lands. We need to cut 5 cards.
Yes.
What don't we like?
What was our curve like again?
Let's take a look at that. Good call. Pretty decent.
The one thing I'm kind of thinking of is, like, our curve mostly ends at 5. Do we need Mind Stone?
We have a lot of other ramp to go with it, and it doesn't even fix or anything, so let's go ahead and... that we could cut the Elves of Deep Shadow, people are saying. I like it just as a mana dork to get us up to these cards quicker.
Right.
It doesn't fix for us, but like I'm not worried about that portion of the card.
Right.
I could be, but I'm just not. Windbrisk Heights gets in here too. We can totally attack with 3 guys.
Kind of a... This is just, talking out loud kind of a thing. A lot of our lands, when they, like, do things, make us pay life. Do we want Moloku?
I think we're okay with Moloku just on the single blue. I'm actually more worried about something different. We have Kodama's Reach. How many basics are we playing?
That's actually a very good point. We're going to be playing 5 basics.
4.
4 basics.
So, like, Kodama's Reach, I'm fine with Search for Tomorrow, I think.
Does that still get our duels?
It only grabs a basic. It might not even, but it gets me a bit more of a ramp up to... You said yourself we kind of end at 5, so Kodama's Reach, like, I think we can end here. 13 lands, we still have to make a number of cuts. How is Rampaging Bailouts with all our land? Actually pretty good. That might be a worthwhile add. I'll put that in here, and we'll play it out from here. I think if I cut more, I need to cut some of the mid-rangey cards.
Yeah.
Perhaps Vengevine.
That's actually what I was looking at.
I was gonna say that, and maybe Troll. We don't have anything to pick up for the Troll outside of the Batterskull.
I like both of those.
So. This brings us down to 2 cuts remaining.
We are at 13 creatures.
I don't feel too bad about that because, like, we have a couple fake ones.
That's true.
And Gideon.
Okay, that's true.
So creature count, we're still good. We're not the best, but we're good.
We could throw Wrath to the sideboard. I really like having it in main.
I agree with you. How about, like... God, I am having a lot of trouble finding cards to cut from this.
Right?
I'm going to... Oh, God, that's so good with the landfall stuff. Alright, let's cut that. And then... I'm actually going to do something even better. I'm going to cut Search for Tomorrow.
Okay.
Then we're going to add in Temple, we're going to add in Temple, and then we're going to add in 2 basic lands. One of them is going to be blue, and the other one is going to be green.
Dear God. So, I would also just like to point out, we are not playing... 5 color, but it's not due to fixing. It's mostly just due to the fact that our deck is full.
I want those scry lands. I can't
scry for more land.
Well, look. Everything's gonna be fine. If nothing else, we are 5-color gens.
Yeah. I'm mostly just kind of wondering what was left over for our opponent.
No lands.
Right?
Straight 2-color.
Fixing.
Straight 2-color, no fixing. I'm good with this. We have all of our colors. Keep.
What is this?
Basically everything's fake.
How do you have that? What the fuck?
There are other lands in the cube.
There's so many lands in the cube.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so we can make a turn for Raptor Skull? Getting us.
Now, weird as it is, I'm actually going to play Glacial Fortress. Oh my god, yes.
What?
It's time. It's finally time.
This is 4-color versus at least 4-color.
He could be 5. I am blown away. This is it. The Greed Lord showdown. Who can defeat who?
He has 5 colors.
Mm-hmm. And so do we.
Well, he has it out.
Liliana of the Veil. That's gonna edict us. I was just gonna steal his Noble Hierarch.
Hey, Limber's Kite.
I actually would like the second white for that ability.
Yeah. Also, playing our tapped land when we can't do anything anyway is probably pretty good. Journey at instant speed?
Yeah, that's better than Mana War.
I'm kind of glad that some of those lands are gone. We don't really need more.
No, we're fine here. I like having the double white now. We'll be able to play our Wrath. That won't be a problem. Each player discards. I think I'm going to go ahead and discard Temple of Abandon here.
Yeah.
And our opponent had Diabolic Servitude, a reanimation spell to discard. Hopefully my opponent just goes ahead and plays something huge.
That would be nice.
Yeah, don't worry. I'll show off the deck building after this. I mean, we had the deck building, so... What do you got? Something big for me? Entreat for 1.
Hey, that's a dude.
White, white, white.
What the fuck?
My opponent just played Entreat the Angels for 1.
Yeah, so we just sower take his dude? Because if he makes us sack it, like, he just burned his own Entreat in Liliana.
Then let's do that. If he has a kill spell, we have Wrath of God to back.
Yeah.
I mean, if he burned Entreat for 1, for you know, 4 mana, that's actually a fair price, you know?
Yeah, it is. 4 mana for a 4/4 flyer? Or I guess it was 5 mana, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, 5 mana for a 4/4 flyer. That's fair price, fair deal.
Mm-hmm.
I would like my opponent...
With the option to do more?
Ooh.
Okay.
Well, you know what?
I'm cool with that.
I do have some basics to grab, thank you.
2. Okay, so now hopefully he plays another guy and we can his Wrath.
Yeah.
Which I don't think he is. He only has 1 card left. And he's discarding it. His was land.
Alright.
I think we still probably Wrath here.
Depends on my draw. Oh, I get a play after Wrath, too.
Yeah. Yes, you do.
Well, oh, do I, actually? That's probably the card I discard.
Oh, to Liliana, yeah.
We both discarded.
Yeah, I think the Wrath is still...
Well, actually...
we need to get rid of the flyer.
Or do I just play Batterskull?
Could play Batterskull. But then if we need to Wrath, like our... I mean, it doesn't like...
Our token dies.
Right.
I think I want to get this into play because this also threatens Liliana and might make the Edict happen.
Okay.
And I can just discard Elves of Deep Shadow. Temple of Epiphany. Our opponent is truly us.
Like, what? There's so many land in this pool.
I love this so much. Thank you, opponent. You've given us a huge... So, discard a card.
Alright, hold him back. Hey, a condemn.
Play the fact or fiction?
Yeah, okay. We still get to have our condemn up.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how we want to... Yeah, I like this.
Yeah. That's a bunch of land. I think we take the bonfire.
I sort of don't.
I suppose, yeah, we're discarding every turn.
Yeah.
Yeah, take the lands.
Then hell, we get to scry this turn.
That's true.
I will have a land drop for the next 6 hours.
Hey, take your time.
Top of your library.
Yeah, we have so much we can delve for that.
Attack Liliana.
I'm assuming it's getting blocked by a 4/4.
I'm perfectly fine with any play that happens.
Yeah, that's also fine. We still gained the life.
Yep. We have a dig through time for 2 next turn. Target player sacrifices a creature. It's done.
They'll probably attack, and then we use condemn.
Yep. Excuse me, we need to leave.
Get out.
Alright, excuse me, I need to do a little digging. We need to... Do we have any recursion in our deck? I don't believe we do.
I don't think we did.
Leave fact or fiction to put the fear of God into him. Excuse me, I need to...
Here's my 2-mana draw 2.
Oh, we do have recursion, and there it is.
Hey, and we hit the fact or fiction, so who cares?
Yeah. What 2 cards do we want out of this? We have 5 mana if I play a land.
I was gonna say, I'm thinking Baneslayer and Gideon.
I like Gideon for certain.
Actually, yeah, because she still is Liliana. Probably Baneslayer isn't that great.
What about Gideon Snapcaster?
Okay, I like it.
And then Baneslayer, that. And then let's go ahead and play out Volcanic Island. And Gideon Jura.
We could also equip Batter Skull on it when we attack.
Okay, Gideon's around.
Make everything attack Gideon?
Everybody attacks Gideon.
Look at this land base. The only reason we have Island out is because they used Path.
Yep. I don't believe they'll cut the... I don't think they'll cut these from the cube, but the Zendikar lands are definitely something that could be added to. Also, I can Wrath. Oh, ha.
Nice kitchen.
The Finks are real.
Finks are real.
Now, does he plus?
I would assume so.
But he has a card in hand.
Oh, that's very true. Do you do nothing?
Play it.
He's playing it.
Cycling a Chroma's Vengeance.
So we can discard it?
And a land.
Oh, okay.
And now he can pluses.
We still don't care.
Yep.
Alright. Phantasmal Image. What happens if you have Gideon as a dude and Phantasmal Image it?
Don't do that.
Okay, just break the game.
Well, no, it doesn't function as you want.
Okay.
Alright, so we just need to answer my opponent's permanence, right? Like, that's really the thing we need to do.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna go ahead and Phantasmal Image my opponent's Kitchen Finks, because that gives Phantasmal Image Persist.
Right. And then we could just turn Gideon into a dude, throw Batterskull on it.
Mm-hmm. Actually, well, it like, I guess what I'm saying is I could image Gideon, and we'd control. It isn't actually the legend rule. If I said legend rule, I'm incorrect. But when Kitchen Finks enters the battlefield, you gain 2 life. Into a 6/6. Equip.
I like having a 10/10 lifelink vigilance. I mean, vigilance doesn't really matter, but...
Attack Liliana.
Here comes the block.
Yeah, the block.
Hey, we're at 32.
And our opponent's at 25. I'm holding the land as a discard.
Yep, because we do not need any more.
Target player sacrifices a creature.
Shocking!
Oh, look.
We have a phantasmal image that is now a kitchen finks. 34!
And a Thragtusk.
Ooh, a Thragtusk, you say? Oh, wait, I'm thinking of the one where you discard it. And it just like goes into play.
I know. That would be too good. So let's go ahead and attack Liliana for the kill here, which is extremely important to us.
Mm-hmm. Assuming kitchen finks on kitchen finks? Or just nothing? Oh, right, yeah.
Now I can finally play land and
throw out the Thragtusk?
Yeah, throw out the Thragtusk.
I did not know that you don't gain life. Oh wait, it didn't. Batterskull wasn't on it.
Oh yeah, I wasn't on it. I specifically didn't do that.
Okay, we win.
All right.
Our board was too big.
Okay, I want to counter our opponent's greed. Black, white, green. No red yet, and no blue, but 3 red sources, 2 blue. Anyway, what kind of sideboard do we have against greed?
I think, well, we were already playing greed, so I think greed is the best counter to greed.
Okay, do we have anything else that might be a counter? Do we have that Bailoff? We do not. Had to check.
I kind of like our deck the way it is.
I'm just kind of taking a look. We have a bit of time to consider our options.
Split the twin. Vampire Hexmates does kill a walker. Did he play a walker?
Yeah, Liliana.
Oh, duh. And it wouldn't be that hard to, but it's double black for a 1 splash.
I think maybe Mana War out for something like maybe just Incinerate or even Goblin Rabblemaster.
Yeah, either of those would probably be fine. I'd rather have the Incinerate.
Okay, like just
I like kill spells.
That's fair. So let's go ahead and Mana War out, Incinerate in, and then I am a giant jerk.
Want the tech edge?
And the island out, we don't need it.
The tech edge for the 1 forest?
That's fine, that's fine. Well, no, it's non-basic, buddy.
Oh! Yeah, thinking of,
Sadly, we don't have enough forests really to take advantage of the Arbor Elf. It would be a lot better, I believe, but we just don't have, like, we only have 3 forests in the actual main deck. That Windswept Heath gives us another, but non-basic lands are fake. I'm making my opponent's,
We don't have blue.
Yeah, we do. Windswept Heath can grab...
Oh, yeah.
Wait, no, Windswept Heath can grab,
Cheating.
Windswept Heath actually can't grab blue here. Huh.
I think that means it's a mulligan.
I think we can accept a mulligan here.
We're on the draw.
This is okay. Well, you have to use the temple to get out of it.
Right.
It kind of sucks, but we'll find a way, I suppose. Hopefully our...
Oh, we're missing... Yeah, we're missing green here.
So we're missing red as well. We'll see how the temple works.
But red is only in there for 2 cards.
I don't know if I can put a land on the bottom. But then again...
It doesn't do anything for us other than just be a land.
I know.
Because right now we have the only playables we'd have then are Moloku.
Yeah. God, we need green.
Yeah.
Let's be greedy.
Greed for the Greed Lord.
Yeah. I think my opponent might actually hand us a loss here at this rate. Depending on if
he's at everything but black.
Yep. This is what Kitchen thinks. Maybe not.
Yep, there it is.
Alright, Sylvan Library. If we could get that library down, like if we draw a green source off the top, I would feel like we would be in this. Our opponent's on 5. We're all greed lords here, so
the most greed.
It's alright. Nothing to be done. We could have mulliganed a little bit more aggressively, but like that would have been a pretty damn aggressive mulligan too.
It really would have been. Well, Journey's a card.
Remand!
Try again next turn.
No dice. Let's go ahead and discard, Dig.
Dig through time, yeah.
It doesn't show our opponent anything new, and it doesn't assist us in any way. So we take 4 more from the Fink.
Ow.
Well, that's a live card if we draw any other, you know.
Yeah. Get out.
Archetypal. This is we need untapped land. Preferably so we can play D-Sphere on this Primeval Titan. Okay.
Yeah, we basically need it right here or it's a bust.
Or dead.
Well, we're at 1.
No, we're not. Attack with Noble Hierarch for 1, put us on 7, attack for 7 next turn with Primeval Titan. Yeah. So this is a must. Also, he gets to scry 1 twice. Good job. All about that scry 1.
All about that scry. About that scry.
Give me that land.
I need it here. Or well, there's 2 land.
All right. Let me grab green and green. So we want Temple of Abandon and Temple of Mystery.
Sure.
We're dead if he can target that prime time.
Yup.
Because it's an illusion. That can go on the bottom. I don't want a tapped land here.
There we go.
That can stay on top. So I have to chump, actually.
Yup.
Hopefully.
I'm hoping he just like doesn't attack and we can just like sower.
Well, he should attack. It's a 7. Okay, we are dead.
Alright, we're just dead.
He just needed a way to remove our guy. Alright. Flood does indeed beat Screw here. He can actually cast his 3 spells, 4 spells.
Yeah.
And I could cast none. The image was very nice.
Either way, even if we kept that land, I think we were dead because in Detention Sphere... Well, no, we would have had Detention Sphere in time, but...
Yeah. Alright, so any other changes that would make some sense? Not as sure about Incinerate.
Yeah, that could probably go back away.
Perhaps Honestly, I feel like something like Arbor Elf is really well, not like we. The problem is Arbor Elf doesn't function.
Yeah, like last game, if we had Arbor Elf, it wouldn't have done anything.
Well, we couldn't have cast it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it wouldn't have done anything. As far as removal goes, it could be Linvala, actually. That makes Mana Dorks fail. Or Goblin Rabblemaster as a way to make his, No, we do have Mind Stone as well.
We could bring in the Mind Stone.
I kind of like that. Mana seems like the thing that's going to be the advantage in this game. Speaking of which, I'm actually going to put the island back in because I feel like color, I don't want to get owned by color. Yes,
yeah, the tech edge didn't do anything there, but it could have been bad.
This has to be another mulligan. Again, this doesn't do anything. There's nothing here.
We have our important... Well, we don't have blue, but we have green, which is necessary, and we have a scry.
Yeah.
Our opponent also mulled to 5?
Yes, we are both on the mull to 5.
I didn't see what you scried there.
I scried a Sower of Temptation to the bottom.
Okay. Okay. We still are short on blue.
Mm-hmm.
And also things to do with our mana.
Yeah.
Alright, we have a kill spell.
Mm-hmm. End of turn, Plane Cycling.
Alright.
This goes and grabs,
He is also off green.
He might grab a green duel with that. Temple Garden, yep.
Yep.
Is the Noble Hierarch showing up?
Maybe.
It's always that Noble Hierarch. Shadow Mage Infiltrator. I will need to Journey to Nowhere that.
Yeah, that needs to be gone.
Alright.
And also some black.
So, Journey to Nowhere. Well, it's a mana.
Yeah, it gives us Wrath of God online.
This just has to occur.
On mull to 5, we can't let him get the...
Well, that's huge card advantage, and we just couldn't.
Yeah, right.
Fourth land, alright. We're both on 4 mana. I'm off blue, he's off red, but I don't believe that matters too much for him. His Warden of the First Tree, huh?
Aye.
Okay. A Death Toucher.
Hey, a Viper.
That's like Shadow Mage Infiltrator. Let's rock.
Alright, so he can turn his dude into a 3/3?
Yeah.
Which he's doing right now.
Yep, and then he can give it Trample Lifelink, and then he can give it 5 +1/+1 counters.
Well, we have Death Touch, so I don't care.
Yeah. I do want to draw the cards off of it, to be entirely honest with you. I'm not willing to block. I'm willing to take 3 damage to be able to attack with my Orant Viper.
That's true. Yeah, Savannah.
You've got to have something, right? He didn't pump this. Is he considering maybe a Path to Exile? Or something more expensive? Resto Angel as literally a...
I mean, he could throw his other dude in the way, but...
Well, he can throw Resto in the way.
Right. I think I'm honestly okay with this.
I wish I could draw the card, but this is what it's gonna be. So, Death Touch. And then we play our land.
We still have Wrath of God to deal with him.
Yeah.
And Snapcaster to do it again.
If we indeed can draw the land. I'm glad Resto's dead.
Yeah. Alright, we have the blue. You just wrath in here?
Nah. Not yet. He should have upped his guy there.
He doesn't want that.
He might have a counter spell in hand. I would really like him to make more of a play into the board.
There we go. Hopefully he does not have the counter.
Oh, cancel, I tapped that wrong. White.
Yeah.
Is remand, perhaps? Or maybe an actual counter spell. Okay. I'm happy about that because our wrath would not have resolved through, that.
Right.
He scried a card to the top.
I was mostly saying we could do Wrath there because we have Snapcaster Mage to make it a thing again. Like, it's not just gone.
I'm gonna try it here. I am.
This is what happens when all we have are random duels.
Yeah, this is definitely how random dual lands function. I have bonfire for damage as well. This is probably a remand. Yep. Okay. That's actually the reason I used it this turn. I wanted to fish, as it were.
Mm-hmm. On the upside, he does not have his red, so I'm not, like, super afraid of just, like, getting burned.
Right. And we have Wrath again, like, twice over. So.
Twice, yeah.
Cycle of Chroma's Vengeance, looking for another land.
Do we just play Thragtusk? We gained 5 life, which is honestly...
I actually have a more interesting plan. How do you like Bonfire for 3?
Alright, that's cool. At our opponent?
Well, it hits his creatures too.
Oh, okay, gotcha. And us.
And us, yes. But Thragtusk will, allow us to...
Help. Yeah, that'll help that out.
5th land is here, so that probably turns on a number of interesting, cool things for our opponent.
But, again, we still have Wrath of God online.
Vindicate to get back Shadow Mage Infiltrator.
Okay.
Well, I mean, that's real.
Yeah. I think we just kind of have to get rid of that.
Well, let's play the Temple.
See what's on top first. A lion. I like having that on top. I suppose, actually, we already have a Thragtusk.
Yeah, do I need that, is the question. I kind of want to draw into more, like, explosive cards. This is a strong one. It's definitely good, but I want stuff with more impact.
Okay.
The question then becomes, is Wrath what I want now?
I think it has to be. Because we're going to have, like, right now it's our only kill spell, other than, like, Snapcastering to get our Bonfire back. And but we're on a 4-turn clock, and if we do it afterwards, well, I suppose we gain 5 from Thragtusk, but we'll be killing our own Thragtusk.
Wow, you win.
You got the looter.
No, remember your first comment, the literal first thing you said on the stream when I talked about Jace?
Oh, that Merfolk Looter is in the cube.
Yes, Merfolk Looter is indeed in the cube. You win.
My luck forced it into said cube.
Thragtusk is here.
More importantly than the body is the 5 life we just gained. Hey!
Top of deck!
Keep that on top. Let's go play another Thragtusk.
Alright, looting.
I'm not really sure what he's searching for at this point.
A way to answer me, like, he doesn't have a good answer to what I'm doing, it looks like.
Well, that's what I'm kind of curious about. Like, he had 6 cards in hand.
Apparently it's not good enough. Maybe mana is his restriction. Maybe he's waiting to play some huge busters, but can't. M13 standard, hell yes. Flame Tongue Kavu.
Alright. Wait, does our guy, does he come into plays on our illusion?
Yes, he does.
Can we just shoot his Flame Tongue Kavu?
We could. We could
I
also
like shooting his Flame Tongue Kavu.
we could also Snapcaster back
Bonfire
for 2. Or Phantasmal Image on it. I kind of like getting rid of his looter, but I also like having a threat on the board. Difficult, ain't it?
I think actually you're correct getting rid of the looter, because it seems like he doesn't have much, so getting rid of his loot ability is probably the best. And it still does give us another 2 power on the board.
Mm-hmm. And also I can Phantasmal Image the Snapcaster for... So, Bonfire the Damned. For 2.
Badoof. There we go.
Keep on going.
Get
Crush.
there.
We have technically, if Snapcaster's still in play, Wrath of God is still a live option.
Yep.
What in the world is this?
I don't like what he's doing.
I do. We have Phantasmal Image. It can't be that bad. Karn, it can be that bad. Okay.
Why did you say those words?
It can't be that bad. It was that bad.
Welp. What do we still have in grave? We only have Wrath that we can use.
I'm going to attack Karn.
Okay. And then not play the land so that it's mana confluence.
Yep. We need an out. We can't Snaps Bonfire again. They flashback.
No, yeah, it gets rid of it, removes it.
Yeah. If I could, I would have. Mizium Mortars to kill off my Snaps. Okay.
One card left. Hey. I mean, he's just gonna remove it.
Is he? Check this out. So watch this.
Oh, those have haste. Hey, haste. Let's attack our opponent with said haste.
Dodge this.
We might have, maybe we should have attacked with Snapcaster Mage on our opponent.
I wanted to make sure he couldn't just use the ability again, but you might be correct. I don't know.
We'll find out.
Yeah. I think that's a hindsight thing, but I think that is a correct thing. So the thing is, he needs to answer. He has Karn to answer one of the, to answer Xenagos, but lethal damage is now presented.
Right, and if he gets rid of one of the 2/2s, we just make another one and kill our opponent.
Correct. So goodbye, Xenagos. Diabolic Servitude. That is a reanimation spell. That'll get, like, Flame Tongue back, perhaps?
Yep.
Yeah. The creature that makes the most sense for him.
Yep. Let's try. As much as it pains me to...
That will not win us the game.
Nope. Swing in, because I'm assuming he'll block.
Yeah, I could swing at Karn to...
I think that's probably the better choice, honestly, because then it's for sure that he's going to block.
Yeah.
Because he might be okay with going to 1. No, we don't have Char.
No. I also took Incinerate out. By the way, Diabolic Servitude goes back to his hand when his creature dies, so...
Oh. That's a fair card.
As a heads up, like, he gets to cast that every time.
This is a exciting game.
We did cut the Incinerate out to put back in.
It's unfortunate.
That's fine. We'll just have to... So, Diabolic Servitude again.
Probably for the Shadow Mage.
Honestly, I would guess Eternal Dragon to finish this game off. Oh, no. It's Warden. That
okay.
will indeed finish this game off. I do not have a card in hand, thank you.
Alright, what can we draw?
Dig Through Time.
Wins? Okay, let's draw that.
It basically has to be Dig Through Time, so...
Didn't we put that on the bottom?
Have we fetched? Alright, Sylvan Library.
God.
That's null for the moment, and we're not dead on board.
He doesn't have enough to put the counters on?
Well, he can put the counters on once. But that's an 8/8.
God damn it. What can we even draw, though, that'll get us out of there at that point?
Well, then we'll have to find out, won't we? We have Sylvan Library. We're not dead. Our opponent gains a bunch of life here.
Unfortunate.
Which is the problem. He'll gain 8 from this, and we still have a problem. Sower buys us 1 turn. We have not used a fetch, so... This is likely pump the Warden to lethal damage at me. Like, that would make some sense. Gilded Lotus. Okay, so he's going to use that to pump the Warden.
Can he do it twice?
No, he does not have the mana to do it twice. He can do it once. We're not dead.
We're going to 1.
Yeah, we're going to 1. We have... This is the final boss. This is it.
I honestly don't think there's much left.
It's not over yet.
We definitely need the draw too. But I thought we put that on the bottom.
Well, he's going to remove our library and make us depend on our top deck.
Fact or fiction?
Alright, so we need to tap this, tap the Yavimaya Coast, tap the Taiga, tap the Temple.
Alright. Yeah, we don't need red sources. Alright, what do we get?
Show me your moves. Not enough. But we get to go out with a bang.
Yeah, because he can just remove.
Mm-hmm.
That was a close game.
I know how I want to go out.
The Baneslayer.
There's only one card I want to have on my side of the board when I'm trying to not die. My friend Baneslayer Angel. I didn't tap the blue-black because I needed the blue, actually. We defeated Karn! Anyway.
Those were some amazing games.
The Legend of Ken will finally knock us out. Ken... And there's Dig there.
There's Dig, and then the detention sphere.
So Dig finds us 7 cards. Well, honestly, it's these 2. You know.
Yeah, I suppose, because we would have had with the detention sphere, the Karn, Batter Skull, so we don't die.
Mm-hmm.
And then we can just keep returning Batter Skull and playing it because we have the mana.
I can't believe that the final match was the greed fight. If we're gonna lose to anything, hyper greed. That's where it's at.
That was sweet.
All right. So he has taken our money. That was sweet.
Yeah. If we're gonna lose, that's the way to go.
Yeah, I believe that there's a couple moments I could point to where I made a misstep that cost me. And they all basically added up together. I'm I'm very happy with it.
Yeah, swinging with the 2-1 at Karn instead of at their opponent didn't actually end up meaning anything.
Well,
he would have been at 1.
Trying to kill Karn though on the turn was, I think, what he was bringing up. If we attack both at Karn. Anyway.
Oh, I suppose.
We bring Karn down to 2 or 1, I believe, and then Karn can't remove from play immediately, and then Xenagos can try to steal the game back for us. But
okay,
anyway.
That's fair.
Anyway, I hope everyone enjoyed the pile of cubes. This was the end of the cubes. I had a ton of fun with these. I'm super glad that the end was the greed fight. We end up in the vault and just start greeding it out. Thanks, Mike, for joining.
Yeah, no problem. I was just surprised that he had basically the same deck.
For every single land we had, they had the opposite.
Right? Yeah.
It was amazing. Anyway, thanks Mike for joining. Thanks everyone in the zoo for joining. Hope you all enjoyed the cube. And yeah.
Later.
Good night, everybody.